Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga review. The last chapter of Sachi-iro no One Room. It's the 12th chapter. The last chapter that's out there so far. I finally figured out that if this is the ending, it's a sucky ending. If it's not, oh my gosh, the cliffhanger they left us on. Quick summary, quick synopsis of this for those who haven't still heard of this one. Go check it out for sure after this. Check out my first chapter's review of this. The synopsis is there's a girl who's being abused by her parents. Harassed, abused, bullied at school, and then sexually harassed by a professor. The 11th episode, it was just, felt like a build-up to this episode, and it definitely was. So, chapter. In the 11th chapter, build up Sachi just getting anxious about this guy ruining her happiness. So, in the beginning of this chapter, the 12th chapter, Oni-san says, hey, I'm going out for eggs, so he leaves. And the entire chapter is him debating in his head, would she have been happier without him? And obviously he says, well, probably not. She was being bullied. Then he thinks, you know, I wish I could have met her in a different circumstance and kind of helped her out. She then passes through her old school and sees her old professor, and it enrages me, but at least you get this information. He does not know she was being abused by him, because when he passes by, he sees him and says, what's such a nice teacher? He's very polite. So he doesn't even know really how she was being abused by this teacher. Now, I don't know if he knows that she was being physically abused at home, or if he knows about her being bullied at school. Again, he did take a lot of pictures, so he did notice some stuff, but obviously stuff that were behind doors, he probably didn't. So that was clarified. He then arrives at his apartment, and two cops are at his door. And this is where it gets intense, guys. They want to get information about the kidnapping. They're asking neighbors, and they want to go in. And he's thinking, man, even if I let them in and she hides, I have a freaking wall of pictures of her. I have, you know, my place looks awfully suspicious, even if there were no pictures. So I don't want to let them in. So he's just standing there trying to convince him that he has no information. And then his phone rings in the inside, and the cops, through a small discussion, forcefully let themselves in. And guess what, guys? No pictures and no Sachi. So that's it. That's the end of the of the chapter, of the 12th chapter, and we're left with that. So where is she? Where did she go? Did she go look? And I hope she probably did. I hope not. Went looking for her professor. I'm hoping that this is a false alarm and she actually hurt the cops pre him arriving, and she took the pictures down and hid. Now, is this something that could have happened? I don't know. But it did leave me in a very big cliffhanger, and I'm anxious for the 13th chapter to be out. It's not out yet, and I don't know when it'll be out. I will check on it, but I'll put maybe in the comment section below if I find out the date of the 13th chapter being released. As of right now, this is the last chapter I'm reviewing of this series, and starting next week, and I say next week because I am leaving to a vacation for about 5-6 days. So starting next week, I'll be reviewing chapter by chapter a different series, and this series will be completely different, obviously. I have one in mind already, but I'm not sure if I'm going with that one yet. So if you're as excited as I am, leave it in the comment section below. If you're reading this with me, leave in the comment section below. If you don't know where to read it, I'll let you guys know. If you ask me, I've been asked in several of the chapter reviews, so I will be responding to you guys pretty soon. So thank you so much for doing that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then you can go like, share, do all the other fun stuff. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. You don't know how grateful I am. And with no more to say, like always, don't be strangers.